Hello and welcome. My name is Jake and I'm joined by Charlie as we discuss the world of football with a focus on data. This is Football with the Faff.
Hello and welcome to our first quiz. Jake, how are you feeling?
So confident. I've been revising. I've been going over everything since the start of the Prem. I know everything. Any game, any scoreline, I know it.
Right, so we have 3 rounds in store for you. Round 1 is guess the player. So you get 3 questions, you get 3 clues per player, and there will be a link between all 3 players. So if you can get the link, you get an extra point. Round 2, we're going to do a little grid where we effectively go up against each other trying to fill in a grid of players that have played for certain teams, and that is using a website called Immaculate Footy. So give them a look. Sponsorship is free if you'd like it. Yes. Not sponsored currently is the key.
No.
And then round 3 is the home and away round. So you can either take a home question for 2 points or an away question for 4, and we will have a question total of 5, so you can combine however many points you'd like within those 5. Jake, what round are you most looking forward to?
The tallying up the points round. I think I'm quite looking forward to the first round. I always like finding the link between things, and I just got to hope I can get the players first.
Right. Well, what I shall do is I shall flip a virtual coin as to who gets to choose what you want to do.
Heads.
You want to go heads?
Yeah. Over here, son. On me head.
And it is tails. Right. So I'm going to go second, I'd say. So I shall ask you your questions first.
Oh God, I feel so. All right, let me. Okay, I'll write down things as I go. There we go.
Yeah. Take as many notes as you want.
Okay,
you might
cool.
need them. And make sure, so you have to have a guess after each clue. So if you get it after the first, you get 3 points. If you get it after the second, you get 2. If you get it after the third, you get 1. You get 1 guess after each clue.
And you get nil points if you don't get it.
Yes, but I will still tell you the player to help you fill in the link.
Oh, thank you.
All right, so are you ready?
No.
Right, so this is player 1, clue 1. Clue 1. I made 110 appearances for the Spanish national team, but I made my professional debut in the Premier League.
Oh.
110 appearances for Spain, debut in the Premier League.
Oh, God. I think 110 is that awkward number of obviously you're in it a fair amount, but you're not necessarily an all-timer, you know? Is that professional debut?
That is professional debut.
Oh. I mean, the one that's coming to mind, and I can't really remember where he made his debut, but I want to say Fabregas.
He's got it.
It
3
is.
points.
Oh
Says
my God.
Fabregas.
I was like, I'm pretty sure he played for Arsenal before going to Barcelona.
There you go.
And,
well, I'll give you the other 2 clues anyways.
Oh, I'm buzzing.
My notable clubs include 2 London clubs and FC Barcelona.
Yeah, okay.
And as a coach, I recently won promotion with Como.
Yes.
So
yeah. Isn't that where Varane went? Como.
Yeah, and unsurprisingly, he's already injured. But yeah, they've got a few more down there at Como. Alberto Moreno, I think they've got someone else.
I think they're Turkish.
Let me have a quick look.
Oh, I'm quite happy that I got that.
Andrea Bellotti.
Oh yeah.
At Como. Pepe Reina.
What? God, he's still going.
Patrick Crotone, Sergio Roberto. They've got a few decent players down there in Como. Lovely place of the world as well.
Yeah.
But yes. Right. Are you ready for your second question?
Go on.
All right. Player 2. Clue 1. I only ever played for one club and made 85 England appearances.
Who was a one club man? That's difficult. 80. I mean, it could be any position. Oh my god. You don't get many one club men. Like even players that you attribute to, one club, they've often then either very early on or maybe at the very end of their career they do, like Gerrard comes to mind. He went to LA Galaxy, was it?
Yeah. I'd like to add in as well, never even went on loan anywhere. So all of his professional club career was at one club. I'm
thinking, could it be, did you say how many appearances they had?
For England, 85. Yeah. 85. So a little bit below that awkward number of, I'm not sure if I'd remember they played for England or not, but who knows?
Well, my mind sort of went to your club, because obviously you had a lot of English graduates that stuck at the club.
Yeah, very
well, as far as I'm aware. So, but 85 appearances, a lot of them I would have thought had more.
And only one club the whole career.
Yeah, one club the whole career. That's why I think it has to be a Man United academy player. Because, yeah, as I say, when you look at Gerrard, Lampard and stuff, they were at those clubs for 90% of their career, but they did end up moving. Well, obviously Lampard came through at West Ham, but still.
I can tell you there have been, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, actually, put it this way. There is actually an enormous list of one club men, and they range a surprising number of clubs.
Oh God!
Who's your guess going to be then?
It's not a good guess, but I'm just going to go for Gary Neville.
He's got it again.
Really?
Yes.
I thought he'd played a few more times than that for England. Well, I knew.
So did I. Yeah.
But I was like, I know he played at United his whole career. Obviously English. But
yeah.
Wow, I'm doing much better than I expected.
No, I'm totally with you. Right, so I'll just read you out the other two clues just for completion. I had a short management career in Europe where I won only 3 of my 16 league games before I've been sacked. And clue 3 was both me and my brother have captained Premier League teams, which references Phil Neville, who captained Everton.
Yep. Yeah, I knew it wasn't him.
Well, you're on fire at the moment, Jake. Jesus, 6 out of 6 so far. So, would you like to move on to question 3?
I'd like to just end now. 100% record. I'll take it.
Have you got any slight idea of what the link could be yet?
Wait, who was the Fabregas and Neville? I should probably write that down. Fabregas and Gary Neville. Both played in the Premier League. There you go. Both had their debuts in the Premier League. There you go. Yeah, not yet. Hopefully the third one will put me in a good direction.
All right. Well, let's kick off with player number 3. Clue number 1. I scored 100 goals in 226 appearances for a London Premier League club.
100 goals in what?
226 appearances.
So just under a goal a game.
Just under
a goal every other game, sorry.
Yes.
So
for a London club in the Premier League.
Is that club goals or Premier League goals?
I believe that is all competitions.
Okay.
Let me just consult Google. That is. Oh no! That is. I've got a slightly different number now.
I think I should get all 3 points here.
This one. Oh, okay. So that was. It's actually, and I can explain it at the end. But it was 104 goals in 254 Premier League appearances.
So did they have a move or something?
I
didn't
I
take
will
into
reveal
account.
that at the end. I'm not going to include that as part of the clue because.
Sorry, can you just say it again?
So I scored 104 goals in 254 Premier League appearances for a London club.
104 goals. So they for a London club. So it's not. Say they were elsewhere, or it's just one London club that they scored these goals for.
Yeah, they may have played for other clubs in the Premier League, may have played for other clubs anywhere else, but for one certain London club, they scored 104 goals in 254 Premier League appearances.
254. So they're around a fair bit.
If you want to know exactly, that is 0.41 goals per game.
There you go.
There you go.
just just under half their games.
So you've got it after the first clue both times. How are we feeling about this one?
Much trickier. Because it's I obviously don't know when they played, because obviously we've had Fabregas, we've had Neville. They didn't really play at the same time, you know.
Yeah, there is
could this be someone more
absolutely
recent?
no link as to when they've played.
Yeah.
I'd like to make that clear.
Yeah. I was just thinking, you know, I might have a ballpark where it's okay. You picked those two of this era. Maybe the third one is, but they must be a striker. I'm thinking, or certainly a forward at the very least.
He'd do well to score that many goals from
Well,
centre back. Yeah.
Yeah. You never know. God, that's tricky. So a London club.
104 goals, 254 Premier League games.
It's
Who
not
are you going to
Kane.
go with?
I can tell you that it's not Kane. He must have been. Is this another one where I'm in my head? They did much better than reality. I'll just no. I'm just gonna say Drogba. He was the first one that came to my head. It's not him though, is it?
He's done it again. It was indeed Didier Drogba.
I thought, well, obviously, I was certain it wasn't a Spurs player, but I knew it had to be like Arsenal or Chelsea, and I thought, I don't feel like it's like Henry, like he must have got more, and then Drogba always felt was a moments player. Like he was a very good striker, but he rose up in finals and stuff. So I thought maybe his goal tally in the Prem was a bit lower than I thought. But there we go.
Yeah, and just to clarify on my clue, I believe, I'm just going to double check again, but when I wrote this,
Well, it was a great clue.
Didier Drogba's 100 goals in 226 games was in his first spell at Chelsea. He then came back in 2014-15 and scored 4 in 28 league appearances to finish off the extra 4.
Right, okay,
Yes.
okay. I won't be too harsh on you.
Just for completion, the other clues were, I've won the FA Cup, the Premier League Cup and the League Cup, but
The Premier League Cup.
but only ever came runner-up in the AFCON.
Jesus.
That would have been your second clue. And third, to finish it off, would have been, I famously shouted abuse about a referee down a camera after losing to Barcelona in the Champions League. So your 3 players, just to sum up, were Cesc Fabregas, Gary Neville and Didier Drogba. What can you think that links those players?
Do I only get one guess at this?
Yes, you only get one guess.
Okay, I'm going to spitball for a second.
Yeah, just tell me when you're ready to put in an answer, but I will leave you to it until you've got something to say.
A thought is, are they all in the Premier League Hall of Fame? I don't know how big that is now.
They may very well be, but I can tell you that is not what I'm looking for.
Okay.
So if you say something that is quite likely, I will let you know. It might be that as well, but that's not what I'm going for.
Okay. They've all won the Champions League, Full won the Prem. Did they do the double maybe? Oh, this is tricky. They're all different positions, different nationalities.
Oh, just out of interest, only one of those three are in the Premier League Hall of Fame. Which one do you reckon it is?
Is it Drogba?
It is. I'd have thought
Do I
it
get
might
an
be
extra
Neville.
I was
Absolutely not.
I'm so good at guessing. Yeah, well, I didn't feel that Fabregas would be, but I was like, well, I don't know. If you think 2 out of 3 might be. Oh, God. Is it that they've all captained their country?
Is that what you're going for?
Sure. Yeah.
Oh, actually, I might let you have another guess because I'm pretty sure that's right, but it's not what I'm looking for.
Well, this is the thing as well. Like, they might have all done, the same things.
I'll let you have one more guess because I
Okay.
think that may very well be right. But again, that is not what I'm looking for.
God.
Put it this way, it's... Actually, no, I'm not going to give you that clue. That'll make it too obvious.
Damn it.
Yeah, Fabregas, Neville and Drogba.
Fabregas, Neville, and FND. I just want to find the answer. Oh God. I really do not know.
You going to throw out a guess?
That captain one was the best I came up with, so I'll leave it at that.
All right. So the right answer, or well, one of the right answers, the one I was looking for was they all are shareholders in football clubs. So
I wasn't
Fabregas
going to get that.
is a shareholder at Como, even though he's manager. Gary Neville obviously owns Salford,
Yeah.
and Didier Drogba retired at Phoenix Rising and ended up buying them.
Yeah, I wasn't going to get that.
Well, at least there was one thing you didn't get in that round. So Jake, out of a possible 10 points, you're going to end with 9.
Just like Spurs come so close. Okie dokie. So, now it's your turn,
Right, here we go.
and we'll see whether I've done mine too easy for you.
Well, I didn't think mine were too
well-
easy, but you kept getting it.
I feel like my first clue you might get it straight away. But, you know what? We'll have a go. Okay, so, player 1. I am an English centre-back who came through West Ham's academy.
Right. So, players I can think came through West Ham's academy. English centre-back. Well, I'm pretty sure Rio came through West Ham's academy because he ended up at Leeds after, and then Man United. Anyone else notable that would have been an English centre-back from West Ham? In the modern era, I'm trying to... Back in the day, I mean, Bobby Moore may very well have been academy. I know he played for Spurs as well. I think for the logical kind of more modern guess, I'm going to go with Rio.
That is correct.
Oh, thank God.
My initial first clue, I had it added that they then moved north, but I thought that was too easy of a giveaway. My second clue was that they became a household name with 81 caps for England. And then my final clue was they had 189 clean sheets in 504 appearances, which helped them win 6 Premier League trophies. I just like one. Okay. Are you ready for player 2?
I'm ready.
So, I scored 213 goals in 320 Premier League games across 2 clubs.
213 goals in how many games?
320, nice round number. Across 2
320
clubs.
games.
In the
2
Premier League.
clubs. That's a lot of goals.
Mm.
In the
Lot of
Premier
goals, a lot of
League
games.
alone.
Yeah, this is just Premier League games and goals.
Alright, so top goal scorers in the Premier League. That's a lot of goals.
Mm.
I mean, because of just the sheer number of unbelievable
The,
goals.
the Shearer number?
That was exactly what I was thinking of, Alan Shearer.
Is that your
But
guess?
now that you've
Oh.
said it, you've made me think it's not going to be that.
Ah. Maybe I'm just, trying to slide into
213
it.
goals. Because I know Shearer, obviously Blackburn and Newcastle.
Hmm?
Can't think of anywhere else in the Premier League. I know play for Southampton, but can't think of anywhere else in the Premier League. Are the top goal scorers in the Premier League? I can't think of playing for two clubs. Premier League era. Kane, Aguero. I think the smart one is to go for it. So I'm going to go for Alan Shearer.
That is incorrect.
Ah.
Okay. So, you ready for clue number 2?
Go for it.
He left the country to make his first permanent transfer.
See, now that makes me think it is Kane. But I can't think of another... Oh. Would Leicester have counted for Kane even though he was on loan?
Was he there when they... did he play for them?
And he was at Norwich. Would Norwich have been in the Premier League when he was on loan? First permanent transfer, that has to be him. I'm going to go with Harry Kane.
That is correct. I was a bit naughty with the first clue. But he played 3 times for Norwich in the Premier League.
There you go, it was Norwich.
He didn't score, though.
Alright,
But,
so
yeah.
Rio and Kane. I'm trying to think of a link. I'm trying to piece it together. Obviously, both England.
Yes.
Both. I don't know. I can't think of anything that could link Rio and Kane. Both have. I don't know. No, can't think of anything.
Okay. You ready for player number 3?
I'm ready. Bring it on.
Okay. A forward who made his name in London with 90 goals in 255 appearances. That's Premier League stats.
90 goals in how many appearances?
255 appearances. A striker made his name in London, 90 goals, 255 appearances.
Striker, London, 90 goals, 255 appearances. So you got Chelsea, Arsenal. Chelsea, we had Drogba. Striker made his name in London.
Well, I certainly think so. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Chelsea, Arsenal. Seems a bit low for Van Persie. I'm still not sure what the link could be. We've got 2 English players, so I kind of want to go English again. What's that?
It'd be a very dull link compared to yours.
Spurs. Alright, well I'm going to have to go with a guess.
Go on then.
Let's go with an Arsenal player. And let's go Van Persie.
That is incorrect. Right. Okay. So you've had that first clue. Now clue 2. They won a Europa League against one of their former sides.
A Europa League
against...
Oh, I know who it is. I know it. I know who it is. And he scored in the final, I believe, as well.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
I'm going to go with Olivier Giroud.
That is correct.
Yeah. I did know that. I wouldn't have got it from the first clue, to be fair.
Oh, okay.
So Giroud, Rio and Kane.
Yep.
What could link them? Well, I know this one's true, but I'm almost 100% sure it's not what you're looking for. But so maybe I won't say it.
Oh.
Giroud, Rio and Kane. What did you say about my link as well? This one isn't as
Oh, no,
exciting.
no. I was saying if all my players were English, it wouldn't be as good of a link. But I think my link's quite good.
Alright, I believe at some point all 3 of these players have gone in goal.
Is that your final answer?
I'm almost 100% sure it's true, so I'm going to go with that.
That is correct. We've all played in goal. Oh,
Yes, I knew Rio had for us.
yeah.
I knew Kane did in that Europa League game.
Yep.
And Giroud recently did for AC Milan, didn't he?
I think it was last year. He's now at LAFC.
I did actually know that, yeah. So, after round 1, the scores are Jake 9, Charlie 8.
Ooh, very nice.
So, yes. Right, so now we're going to move on to the grids. We're going to use this immaculate footy website. And Jake, seeing as you're... seeing as I went second, maybe I should pick the first grid. So I think we're going to do 3 grids.
Okay.
And we'll do... So we just fill it in and we'll get to a stage where of those 9, if you can't fill it in, you don't get a point. But it's a point per player.
Okay.
So out of all of the 9, we keep going. So 3, 6, 9, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But if you get one wrong, I can then fill in the rest of the grid and get the points.
So okay.
So you don't want to get it wrong. All right? Does that make sense?
I think so. I'm just trying to work out how we can convey this over audio.
I've got a decent idea for it.
Okay.
So, there is no extra points for rarity as well. We're not going to look at that. We are just going to look at filling in the gaps purely. Right. So the grid has Sunderland, Chelsea, and Serie A. So this is 111, if anyone wants to look it up. But you've got Sunderland, Chelsea, and Serie A on the top. And on the side, you've got Southampton, Newcastle, and Brentford. So you can choose whatever gap you want to fill in, and we will keep going until it ends. So there is no benefit of doing it quickly or doing it slowly. And seeing as I went second in the first one, I'm going to go first in this, but we're both going to take 30 seconds to just look at the grid, come up with some ideas, and then we'll start cracking on.
Okay. Oh God. Why does my mind go blank?
All right, have you had a good think?
Yeah, I got some down. I got.
There's
I got
no
some
rush
ideas.
as well. You can take as long as you want.
Yeah.
On NEO.
So you go in first.
Yep. So I shall
Yeah.
go first. So
Okay.
I'm going to choose to fill in the Chelsea and Newcastle one, and I'm going to put in Demba Ba.
Oh, nice one.
And just to put it on the website and see if that is correct, I can confirm that Demba Ba is correct. With 39% of people putting Demba Ba.
Wow.
All right. So, Jake, what part of the grid would you like to fill in? And take your time.
Well, I just wanted to say for that one, I had Lewis Hall, obviously a bit more current. He was the first one that came to my mind. I think I'll go for just the safe option, and I'll go Newcastle Serie A. So that's sort of the central cell on the right, and I will say Sandro Tonali.
Sandro Tonali. I like that.
Yeah.
56%?
Yeah.
Wow.
He's
quite
popular,
high.
but, get it in.
Wow, very nice. Right, so currently, just to keep on the update, we've filled in 2 of the 9. We have Sunderland and Newcastle left, with Sunderland and Southampton, Chelsea and Southampton, Serie A and Southampton, Sunderland and Brentford, Chelsea and Brentford, and Serie A and Brentford. So, I am going to actually stick on the Serie A theme. I'm going to go Serie A and Southampton, and I'm going to go with Manolo Gabbiadini.
Oh, Gabbiadini, wow. Wow. Yeah, I remember him.
And just to confirm, that is correct. He had 14%.
Wow. I'd have thought you could have also had Graziano Pella. He was Italian. I'd assume he played in Serie A at some point. Right. So, let me move to... I'm going to go for the derby. Newcastle Sunderland. Who's a traitor? And I'm pretty sure this is right. I'm going to go with Jack Colback.
Oh, that's a very good answer. That was actually the one I had filled in, so I'm going to need a different one. That was 41%, very high. My answer would have been Javier Manquillo,
Ah,
who I'm
yes.
almost 100% sure has played for both. All right, so that does complicate things a little bit, and I now need to take a little bit of time and have a think.
God.
I think the Serie A one is quite a good one.
Mm.
And I'm trying not to give anything away, but I'm trying to remember someone's name.
I guess with me, like, when it comes to Serie A, I instantly think Italians, you know, who's Italian, but you got to widen your horizon a little.
Oh, he's got one. I can see his face.
No,
light
no,
up.
no, 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 no. I'm chill.
Right. Well, I'm gonna go with. I think I'm gonna go with Chelsea and Southampton. I'm gonna go with Leslie Ugachukwu.
Oh.
And it's right, 2%. So
You
yes, on
scoundrel.
loan, I was thinking of a couple of players. I have a couple of thoughts, but I knew I watched him last week, so I thought I'd chuck him in there.
I had Lavia for that.
Oh, that's a very good one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I just thought, and I was really happy with myself because I was like, oh, that's a good one, you know. Whilst Charlie faffs about with Serie A, I can do this. Oh, God.
It's hard, isn't it? So we currently have Southampton and Sunderland, or you can do any of the Brentfords.
Brentford is so difficult because it feels like they never make signings.
I know one that's played in Syria and Brentford, and I just can't remember his name. I know who it is. I can see him. Oh,
Ooh.
it's very frustrating.
Where was he? What do I feel like he might have been? Oh! I know Serie A. Christian Eriksen for Brentford.
Is that what you're going with? Ericsson and Brentford?
Yep. Obviously, he had his time at Inter before they kicked him out for
got it right.
collapsing.
So their sub goalkeeper, their old sub goalkeeper, played for Lazio.
Strakosha.
That's who I was thinking
Yeah.
of. Yes,
Yeah.
he was my shoo-in for that, and I couldn't do it. Yes,
Oh.
right. So that leaves us with Southampton and Sunderland, which sounds easy, but I can't really think of anyone. Sunderland and Brentford, which might be a little bit harder, and Brentford and Chelsea, which I'm at a complete loss for. I can't think of anyone that's played for both of them.
And Chelsea own half the world, so...
I don't, yeah, well, I mean, they've got Brentford's set-piece coach, so they may as well have taken the player. Yeah, it's not an easy one. All right, well, I think it's time for me to have a guess, and I'm going to go a little bit out there, but I'm going to go for Sunderland and Southampton, and I'm going to go with Jermaine Defoe. I believe he played for Southampton at the
Did he?
start of his career, but that might be wrong.
Let's put him in, and let's...
It's wrong.
It's wrong.
There we go.
You numpty.
So, you've got the rest of it to yourself, Jake. You've got
Oh,
3
Lord.
options.
So I can't go Sunderland, Southampton, can I?
No, so the other 2 spots in the grid are all yours if you want them.
Can I phone a friend?
If you can't guess, you don't lose any points.
I don't see how I'm going to get Sunderland, Brentford. And I'm assuming that there is possibilities, otherwise they wouldn't generate it like this.
Yeah, but they may have played in 1992, 93 onwards, or it may also be a Women's Super League player if there is only one solution.
Blimey.
So I'm
Okay.
not 100% sure.
I mean, it's surprising that Chelsea haven't bought a Brentford player yet. You know, I mean, they might have had a chance of getting Tony, but obviously that didn't help us. Oh, God. Or do I say a Brentford player? They have to have played a senior game for Chelsea, haven't they?
I believe that's what
So
it
doesn't-
says. Yeah.
I was going to say maybe they've been in Chelsea's academy, but that doesn't matter. God, this is so difficult.
It is a challenge.
Oh,
Go on. Who are you going to put in?
I literally cannot think of anyone.
Go on. Put a name out there for one of them.
Drogba. I want to say a Brentford player,
Go for it.
and the player I will go with is wrong, but I'm just going to say I'm going to go with Damsgaard.
Damsgaard.
Yeah.
Mikel Damsgaard did not play for Chelsea,
No, he did
unfortunately.
No.
So we managed to fill 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of that grid, and
That was
after
decent.
one, we got 3 each.
Shall we? Can we see who the answers were?
I don't believe we can,
Can we not?
which is unfortunate. So
Give up.
yeah, have to keep you
Ah.
guessing. But yes, right. So I'm looking
Oh,
at grid
yeah, you
110.
can.
Oh, can you?
Yeah. So for Brentford Chelsea, if you press give up and then scroll down a little, it comes up
Oh,
the grid
yeah.
section. So Brentford and Sunderland: Will Grigg, Michael Turner, Tommy Smith, Lewis Graben, Alex Pritchard, former Spurs player.
All pretty
Simon-
tough ones, those, aren't
Yeah.
they? Yeah, I'm not sure I'd have got them.
No. Alex Pritchard. I can't remember him playing for.
Of course,
Brentford.
Sunderland and Southampton's even worse.
Is it?
Oh my lord.
Oh God.
Oh, Ross Stewart, I could have got. I did know that.
Yeah. Okay, so I don't feel too bad about not being able to get these. And then let's check Chelsea Brentford, whether it's
Yeah, I'm
apparently 9.
intrigued.
So we have Neil Shipley, Steve Sedwell, played for both. Neil Clement, played for both. Oh, I thought that was Joe Allen, but it's Joe Allen. Gareth Hall, he was one that played for 2 of the others as well. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, Steve Sidwell played for Brentford in 2001, so we would have done well to know that. Yeah, I don't feel bad about that. Okay, so yes.
Shall we move on to 110? Do you wanna just double check that you're okay with that one?
What are you trying to say?
I know how fussy you get.
It's not about my intelligence. About I saw Spurs. Yeah, go on. We got to do. If I fail at one of the Spurs ones, I'm gonna cry. Is it? Right. Okay. Is it me to go first? Sorry.
Yes, it is this
Oh.
time.
Do you want 30 seconds to put some names down?
Yeah, go on then. Let's just have a couple of seconds to have a think. So just to fill everyone in, the top bar is Brighton, Spurs and Luton, and the sidebar is Villa, MLS and England. So MLS may be a little bit more of a challenge than we thought.
I'll watch it every week, mate. Actually, yeah, no, it might be. What's one obscure?
Yeah, it's not the easiest.
Oh,
is
I've
it?
got to be. I'm assuming England. Do they have to have played for England, or are they just English?
I believe I've just double checked the rules again. So I believe I'm not sure if I can see the rules now. I'm pretty sure they don't have to have played for England.
Well, I'm gonna
But we
only
can do
use
our own
ones that
one.
have played for England,
Oh, right,
just to
yeah.
make sure.
There are some that I'm avoiding like the plague here.
Are they the MLS ones?
Yes, yeah. All right. Do you wanna
I-
kick it off with a guess?
Yeah. I'm gonna go Spurs and Villa. Darren Bent.
Oh, very nice. Darren Bent.
Oh, that's awkward. I got to put his first name in. Okay. I played until 2018. Wow, didn't know that.
Oh wow.
12% for Darren Bent.
Nice little rhyme, that.
Yeah.
Right, so I'm pretty confident I could get English players for all of them, as long as they don't have to have played for England. But even still, I think I'd be alright. MLS? I can't think of Brighton and MLS at all.
Yeah.
I think I've got a guess for Luton and MLS, and I know the Spurs one, obviously. Brighton and Villa, currently, I'm not really sure. So I'm going to go with the absolute banker, probably. And I'm going to go with Luton and Villa, and I'm going to say Ross Barkley.
Bastard. We can't use the same
80%?
player multiple times, can we?
No, you
No.
cannot.
Okay.
So
Just put Barkley.
we currently have 2 filled in, and they are both on the top row. Villa and Spurs, Villa and Luton. Take it away, Jake.
You won't believe what I'm going to go for. I'm going to go Spurs and MLS. Robbie Keane.
Spurs and MLS, Robbie Keane.
Yeah, played for the mighty LA Galaxy, I believe. No, not Roy Keane. Robbie Keane.
See, I thought the banker there was Clint Dempsey. I'm surprised you
I
didn't
also
go for that.
thought of Defoe. He went to Toronto.
Oh, yeah, that's a good shout. Yeah.
All Spurs strikers end up in America. Right, so 18% for Robbie Keane there.
I'm still trying to catch out the Brighton and MLS. That's the one I want to feel, because I don't think you're going to know that, and I don't know it either. Brighton in England, and I'm going to go with Lewis Dunk.
Yep.
24%.
Ooh, okay. Now, I want to go with Spurs. I mean, I might as well, whilst we got them. Spurs, England. Going to be a little bit risque and go Jermaine Genius.
And Jermaine Genius is only by 1% and he's correct.
He doesn't even have a picture. I wonder if that's been changed.
I was going to say, yeah, with the recent controversy.
I
But
think I
yes.
should get a bonus point for getting 1%.
So Genius is gone. So we currently have
Yeah, he is.
currently have 4 gaps left, and that is Brighton and Villa, Brighton and MLS, Luton and MLS, Luton and England. Now, I'm still at a loss for Brighton and Villa and Brighton and MLS.
Mm.
I think the only one you're going to be 100% on, unless you know one of the ones I don't, is Luton in England. So I'm going to fill that one.
You wouldn't. They don't have any English players. Apart from Barkley. You can't use him.
I just can't think. Brighton and Villa must be doable.
Well, you'd hope so.
Make a bit bad if it wasn't. I'm going to go with Luton in England, and I'm going to go with Andros Townsend.
Andros. He could have been used for Spurs.
21%. So we've filled all of the English. We're
Not the
missing
English and the Spurs.
MLS and Brighton, MLS and Luton, and we are missing Brighton and Villa. Jake, you're up next.
I don't want to be. Oh, God. Oh. I'm feeling like there's a goalkeeper that's played for Villa and Brighton.
I'm thinking goalkeepers as well, but I just can't do it.
Did Olsen play for Brighton? Is he Swedish?
Is that what you're going for? Oh.
No.
No,
I'm thinking
Okay.
much like Ed Sheeran. I'm thinking out loud. I don't think I'm going to get the MLS ones.
I think I've got the Luton and MLS. I don't think I've got the Brighton one.
Did Glenn Murray go to New York? Don't know. This is the thing. Like, it's gonna have to have been from a little while ago. Surely. I feel like I'll go with Olsen. I'm pretty sure there is a keeper that's played for both.
And you're going to go with
Oh, so I can't remember.
Villa and Brighton, yeah?
Oh, this is a problem. I can't. What, do you know his first? Is it Robin Olsen?
Yes, the one
Yeah.
that's at Villa.
Yeah. He's wrong.
Ah, so Jake's out. And I can't fill that square, and I tell you, I know who it is.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure that's at least one of the answers is James Milner.
Yes.
So that
Now you
leaves
tell
me
me.
with Brighton and MLS, which I have no chance at the moment. So I'm going to fill Luton and MLS, and I believe that Ethan Hovarth, who was Luton's keeper in the Championship, is American. So I'm going to bank on him having played in the MLS, or even Horvath. And that is wrong. He hasn't. Oh dear. Okay.
I mean,
well,
unlucky, mate. Unlucky.
just to finish it off, did you have any ideas for Brighton in the MLS?
No. Brighton Villa. I'll go James Milner.
But yes, right. So after that, we got, I believe, 3 each again.
I just want to see who it. Oh, it doesn't show you the MLS ones. That's strange.
So should
But-
we do one more of these grids?
Yeah. So you could have had for Brighton and Villa, James Milner, Aaron Hughes, Lee Hendry, Darren Bent again. Played 1 season for Brighton, 5 games. Tommy Elphick. Steve Sidwell again pops up.
Oh no! Steve Sidwell I had written down for Brighton and America, and I thought, I could have gone with him earlier. Oh no!
Okay, so for number 2, across the top we have Stoke City, Leeds United and Leicester City. And then down the side we have a World Cup goal, Spurs and Manchester United.
I'm happy with this being a slightly even one, so
World Cup
I'm
goal.
alright with this. Yeah, the World Cup goal is not an easy one.
Okay. I've got a decent few nailed, but yeah, for some of them I'm struggling.
Alright. Well, do you want to give it a go or do you want to switch? You choose.
We'll give it a go. We'll give it a go.
Alright. Perfect.
If it all goes up in flames, I will. So it's
Who's
you
first?
to go first.
Right. I'm going to start off with Man United and Leeds, and I'm going to go with Rio Ferdinand.
Can you go on Dan James as well? Who's a bigger legend for you? Okay, I'm going to go United and Stoke. I'm going to go Jack Butland.
Oh. I had Phil Bardsley written down for that.
Ah,
Right. Well, sticking on the Stoke theme, I'm going to go with Stoke and Spurs, and I'm going to go with Peter Crouch.
yes, Grouchy. Right, okay. Then I'll go Spurs and Leeds and go Archie Gray.
Yeah, that seems...
Simple little one.
Only 2%?
2%, wow.
Can't think of any other obvious ones. Right. I'm going to go with... We're avoiding the World Cup goal so far.
Yeah, maybe you should do one.
I'm going to go with Man United and Leicester, and I'm going to go with Harry Maguire.
Harry Maguire.
47%.
I'm going to go with Spurs and Leicester and go with James Maddison. Nice, easy one.
Very nice.
That's got to be high.
Yeah, 48%. Right,
Expected
so
a
we
little
leave
higher.
ourselves with Stoke in a World Cup goal, Leeds in a World Cup goal, Leicester in a World Cup goal. And it's me to start. So, I think I've got one up my sleeve, but I don't want to tell you which one I want to do.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna try and think of the other one.
Should point out that in the previous two, the most we could get was 6. So
And we're currently on 3
Yeah.
each.
yeah, so it's
Right. Oh, this is tough. Leicester, I could have a decent guess at. And a World Cup goal. I'm trying to think back to the Saudi Arabian World Cup.
Do you mean Qatar?
Oh, Qatar. Yeah, Saudi Arabia's next.
They're going to come for you, I'm telling you.
They're
Keep
coming
making
in a
these
little while.
mistakes.
What was the World Cup before? Brazil,
Russia.
Russia. Yeah, Russia.
Yeah, it's hard to remember who was in the squads. And then, do you think penalties count?
Oh yeah, of course they
Yeah.
can.
Okay.
Oh, was in a shootout.
Yeah, like
Oh
Yeah.
no,
because
I
you've
don't
technically
think so.
scored at a World Cup. Okay,
All right, I'm gonna be very, very sneaky.
go on.
I'm gonna go with Leicester in a World Cup goal, and I'm gonna go with Harry Kane.
Yes, that
So, yeah.
that really makes me mad. Like,
So
I
that
hate
leaves with Leeds in a World Cup goal and Stoke in a World Cup goal.
you. No. Only 28% for Kane. Oh, I guess you could have had Gary Lineker. Was he? Oh, it's
I
only.
think that would have been before 1992-93.
I thought he played like one season. Might be wrong.
Maybe.
I know he was close to the switchover. I'm feeling Leeds. Instantly, my mind went to Aronson because I know the US got a couple of goals, but was he one who scored? Because when we played them, we drew 0-0. That was an awful game. But I would have let him score if it meant I could get this right. Stoke. Stoke. Oh God. When it comes to Leeds, I always just think of Americans. I don't know why.
Oh, this is tough, isn't it?
Gareth Bale scored a beauty against Stoke, and he scored in a World Cup. Little knock-on effect. Oh. I don't know why, I can't think of strikers. My mind's just going blank. This isn't helpful. Come on, Jake. Right. Do I just go for someone random off the cuff in the hope? Oh, I don't know. Like, oh.
There's 2 gaps for you. Which one are you going to go?
There's 2 gaps. I think. No. Maybe? No. Hang on. I no, all these players are coming to my head, but I'm like, no, they can't have scored a World Cup goal. And I'm going to cry if they have. I think I've got to go Leeds World Cup goal.
Who are you going to go with?
Do I go Aronson in hopes that he got a massive deflection? I feel like, I don't know, he scored in something. He scored in something big for the US. Was it the World Cup? Because I'm assuming he's only played in one. Yeah, must be.
Is that what you're going to go for, Aronson?
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah.
Do you want me to type it in?
I'll type it in.
And what is it?
You're a bit gleeful, so it's wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong.
It is wrong.
Yeah.
Brendan Aronson scored in the Copa America a couple of weeks
Ah.
ago. All right,
I remember something a few years ago he did.
all I have left is Stoke and a World Cup goal, and I've got 2 answers. I'm not sure which one to go. I've got Marko Arnautovic and Xherdan Shaqiri. And I know Shaqiri always pulls up clutch for Switzerland, so
Not in
I'm
the
going to
World
go
Cup, he
with.
doesn't.
I'm going to
He's
go
banned
with
from the World
Shaqiri.
Cup.
I believe he.
He's never played a
is
game in the World
much
Cup.
better in the Euros.
He's never.
And
played a
Shaqiri is
game.
right. So that final one leaves me on 5 and you on 3. I believe. Just check my maths. So I got Shaqiri, Kane, Crouch. Yep, so that's 5, you on 3. So the final score of that round particularly was Jake on 9 and Charlie on 11, which brings the scores up to Jake 18 and Charlie 19 going into the final round.
Just would like to say the most popular answer for Leeds and a World Cup goal was Harry Kewell.
Oh.
So,
were there any other answers we should have got for Leeds and a World Cup goal?
I can't view it. I can only view the most popular.
That's always helpful.
The most popular for Stoke and a World Cup goal was Shaqiri as well. So.
Well, there we go.
I'm disappointed in myself. Well, I was just having complete blanks with Stoke.
So, moving into the final round, home and away. Your home questions, Jake, will be on Spurs, and your away questions will be on Arsenal. So, entering the final round, we're going to go 1 home, 1 away, and we're going to do all 10 questions. So you're going to have 5 home, 5 away. Home question is worth 2, and away question is worth 4. And if you'd like to do multi-choice, you can be given the multi-choice, but if you get it right, it will halve your points. So if you get home and a multi-choice, that will give you 1. If you get away and a multi-choice, that will give you 2. And the scores are currently, just to double check again, 18 for Jake, and Charlie 1 ahead on 19. Jake, I'm going to flip another coin so you can decide.
I'm going to flip something as well.
What you want to go? Would you like heads or tails?
Give me heads.
It is tails, and I'm going to make you go second this time.
Oh, I don't like going to second.
So we'll do 1 home and 1 away for me, and then 1 home, 1 away for you.
I'd like to point out I haven't seen this coin be flipped, so it's just a coincidence that you've won twice in a row now, is it? Okay.
Oh dear. Right, so do you want to give me my first home question?
Your first. So for Man United. Okay. Are you ready?
I am ready.
The chase is on. How many major trophies have Man United won since Sir Alex Ferguson left?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So that's the total number, not how many types or whatever. It's how many times have you lifted a proper trophy, no Community Shields.
Community Shield doesn't count.
Community Shield does not count.
Okay,
It's not a major
alright.
trophy. It's a charity event.
All right, yep, that works fine. All right, so Moyes, there were none, if you're not counting the Community Shield.
Mm-hmm.
Then we went to Van Gaal. Van Gaal won the FA Cup, so that would give me 1.
I'm hoping. Well, I got my facts from your website, so I'm hoping
Okay.
that it's correct.
Yep. Jose won the League Cup with Ibrahimovic. He won the Europa League. And we also won the Super Cup, but I'm assuming that doesn't count. If you're not counting these one-offs.
I'll tell you that was not counted on your website. It was not stated for whatever reason.
Not the Super League, the Super Cup. I think I said Super League.
Yeah.
Right.
No,
so,
you did say Super Cup.
Okay. So that will give me 1 with Van Gaal, Jose League Cup Europa League. Then we move on to Ollie. Ollie sadly didn't win anything, neither did Ralph Rangnick, and that leaves us with Eric, who has won the FA Cup and the League Cup, not including any hangover trophies. So I'm going to go with 5.
That is correct.
Happy days.
I don't know why that wasn't counted on your website, the Super Cup.
No, that is weird, isn't it?
It is for most other things, but I don't think you're too proud of your recent history.
I was going to put that question in for you for Spurs, but I thought it was a bit obvious.
I'll take all the points I can get. I don't care.
All right, so I get 2 points for that as it was a home question and I didn't take multi-choice. Jake, do you want to give me my away question?
Your away question, away in a manger. Okay. Now,
This is where it could get really hard.
I'm just going to say this question will sound really weird. Okay, but I'm not being an arse. I'm just asking a difficult question. Because I can't ask the obvious question that you would ask for this. Got it?
Okay.
Yeah?
Yep.
Who was Klopp's 10th signing signed in 2017? for Liverpool.
10th signing.
Yeah, I couldn't do first because that guy never played for them. So
He was his 10th
yeah,
in 2017.
yeah, not the 10th one in 2017, but the 10th overall, which happened to
Right.
be in 2017.
Who did
So I've given you a
Klopp
bit of help there.
All right, so he signed Clavan and Lovren were his, I think. Firmino, I think Klopp had a little while before he brought him in. Salah, obviously, very possibly. Same with Mane. But I can't take the risk. I think I'm going to have to go multi-choice. So yeah,
Multiple
let's go
choice.
multi-choice.
Your multiple choice is Mane, Firmino, or Salah.
Oh, for God's sake.
One of those front three.
All right.
Was
What
his 10th.
year was this? 2017.
Yeah.
That seems a bit early for Salah. Maybe even Mane.
Sadio Mane. How much
I
Mane do you think they had?
I remember Firmino being soon because Klopp
Hmm.
and Hoffenheim was a big thing.
Hmm.
So I'm going to take the guess. I'm going to go for Firmino.
That is incorrect.
Oh.
Firmino was actually there before Klopp joined.
Really?
They signed him the summer before Klopp joined.
I remember it
So-
being a big thing when Firmino came in. So that I wouldn't
Well,
have got
apparently.
that.
I mean,
Oh,
the
well.
correct answer was Salah. Mane was signed in 2016, Salah 2017. So
Damn.
within 2 years,
Okay.
Klopp had his front three.
So after one home and one away, I'm on 2.
Love
Jake, are you ready for your first home question?
Go on. Oh, I'm scared.
All right. Which Spurs player played next to Pierre-Emile Højbjerg in midfield in the 2021 League Cup final? So who played in holding midfield next to Højbjerg?
I've pushed this out of my mind. Okay, who played the game? Lucas Moura played. Kane played. That's it. There was there was someone funny playing. 2021 was Ryan Mason. It was after Jose had been booted. We'd brought in Højbjerg that season, and he was our Viking. Could it be Ollie Skip? That's what I'm asking. 2021 seems about the right time. Would he have started the final? I don't think that's right, actually. You've said hold in mid, so they are more defensively minded. Who the bloody else did we have? Harry Winks? 2021? Oh, no. I don't really remember him playing under Jose. But it was a rough time. It was a strange time. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. I just remember that Laporte cheated and then scored. Shouldn't have even been off on the pitch. Disgraceful refereeing. I feel like it's either Winks or Skip.
You can have multi-choice.
Yeah, I'll take multiple choice.
All right. The multi-choice is Musa Sissoko,
He was
Harry
calm back then.
Winks, Tanguy and Ndombele.
But I wouldn't have really called him a holding mid. So
This was positioned on the BBC website, I'd like to say.
No, the BBC don't know what they're waffling. I'm pretty sure Sissoko had gone by then. And Ndombele did play. We were in our green kit, which was a bit of a weird one. He did play, so I'll say him. I know because Gaza was on the bench. That was disgraceful.
So is your final answer in Ndombele?
Yeah.
I can tell you that is wrong. It was Harry Winks.
I swear he played.
And Ndombele did come on, and all
Oh.
3 were in the squad.
Really?
But
Sissoko, 2021.
But Harry Winks started next to Pierre-Emile
I shouldn't have
Højbjerg.
taken the multiple choice.
All right. So we're moving on to your away question now. So, Jake, question 1. Who was Unai Emery's most expensive signing at Arsenal? And there is always the option for multi-choice.
So Unai Emery was before Arteta. I mean, I gave you the year that Salah was signed. So, you know, if you're being nice.
I can look at the year if you'd like me to.
I mean, instantly, Nicolas Pepe comes to mind because he's their biggest signing, and I feel like was around the time of that. I'm pretty sure he was before Arteta.
It was 2019.
20. Yeah,
That
see, that
helps.
seems like Pepe time. um, um, so the most expensive signing of Emery's reign.
Yes.
Okay, 2019. Could it be Xhaka? I feel like they had him earlier than that. And I don't know how much they would have paid for him. Oh, but I don't think it's Pepe because you just say what's their biggest signing. But then that's
you can have
obvious.
multi-choice if you'd
So
like it as well.
I'll go for multiple choice. I feel like I'm getting bullied with it.
Alright. Biggest signing as in money-wise. I'd just like to say most expensive,
Yeah.
if that makes sense. All right. Would you like multi-choice?
Yeah, go on.
Right. The options are Lucas Torreira, Nicolas Pepe, David Luiz.
I'm just going to go with Pepe.
Pepe is correct.
Bugger! Oh,
So-
I'm getting fleeced here.
After one home and one away, we're on 2 each.
I should be on 4. Oh, I don't have any faith. Okay. Oh, right. Yeah. Sorry. I've got to ask you a question now. Okay. Your home question. I'm sorry. Honestly, researching some of these questions was hilarious.
Oh, no.
Okay. Man United finished in the top 4 for 21 consecutive seasons in the Premier League under Fergie. How many times have they failed to finish in the top 4 since he left?
No. All right.
There is multiple choice if you want it, but I think you should just recount all the failings.
I know that's what we're going to have to do. Right. One under Moyes, absolutely no doubt. One under Jose, when we won the Europa League.
Remember, I want how many times you were 5th or lower in the league.
5th or lower.
Yeah, so you weren't in the top 4. Just want
Right.
to make that clear.
Moyes definitely. Jose won definitely. Ollie won definitely. I can't remember if it's 2. So I'm going to stick with 1. And I'm going to go, because I think Ranić finished off the next one. 1 Ranić.
I don't need to know who was the manager, but
Oh no, this just helped me.
you don't get any bonus points.
1 Eric. So that would give us. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think the multi-choice wouldn't help because I think it'll be too close. So I'm going to go with 5.
That is incorrect.
Oh no. It's more,
you-
isn't it?
Did you forget last season?
No, I had Eric on there,
Oh,
so I
did you?
must have missed
It,
one.
it
of
was
Ollie's.
6.
Oh no. Okay, that's a shame. Well, I mean, it's not a shame.
And I
It's
did
embarrassing.
triple check as well. I was counting and I was Googling, so the
Oh,
answer is 6 times. So 6 out of 11 times you failed to finish in the top 4.
yeah,
It's
that
quite
did
funny.
surprise me.
That's really funny, actually.
Oh, dear.
Okay. Now this next one is a little bit difficult. It might need some explaining, potentially. Okay, are you ready for your Liverpool question?
Yeah, go for it.
How many different major trophies did Liverpool win under Klopp? Now, this includes everything bar Community Shield.
All right. So, Premier League, Champions League,
Mm-hmm.
League Cup. Has he won an FA Cup? And this does or doesn't include Community Shield.
Everything bar the Community
Community
Shield.
Shield.
Yeah.
They definitely won the Super Cup. They won the Club World Cup. Premier League, Champions League, League Cup, Super Cup,
Super Club.
Club World Cup. I can't vision in my mind Jordan Henderson lifting an FA Cup. I just can't see it. They definitely didn't win the Europa League because they bottled that.
Wow.
Do I gamble and go for 4? Oh, that's so hard. Oh, 3, 4, 5. Oh god, I nearly gambled with the wrong number.
Well, I don't know. Maybe your memories.
Did he
playing
win the
tricks on
FA
you.
Cup? That's the question. That is the only question I have.
Is that the only other tournament you consider?
That's the only other thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna go with 5.
That's wrong.
Oh no, it's gonna be 6, isn't it? It's gonna be the
Yep.
FA Cup. Oh, for God's sake!
Yeah.
Oh
I think they did the domestic double a few years back.
Oh no!
So that means that Liverpool have won more different types of major trophy than United have won trophies since Fergie left. So
Alright,
that's
this
nice
is
for you,
just
isn't it?
Rubbing it in now. All right, go on then. Are you ready for your home question too?
Yeah. Oh, please be better.
Right, question 2. How many Spurs appearances did Davinson Sanchez make?
Too many.
Now, if you wouldn't like multi-choice, I'll give you 10 away either side.
You got to give me multiple choice. I'm not guessing it.
All right, multi-choice. 103, 123, 143.
This was more than I was expecting.
So,
So
yeah.
do I get to
Either-
be?
Oh, God,
I have to choose one of those options, don't I?
you do. So it's either 103, 123, or 143.
I'll say 123, Your Honour.
That's incorrect. It is
Bugger.
143. Davinson Sanchez made 143 Spurs
That's
appearances.
depressing.
Alright.
Yeah, but it was 20 too many. So actually, if you count the ones that he deserved, no, that'd be much fewer. Never mind.
Right, you ready for your away question 2?
Why am I better at Arsenal questions?
Right, question 2. Who was Arsenal's interim manager between Unai Emery and Mikel
Freddie
Arteta?
Lundberg.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, he's a bald one. Yeah.
That is correct. So Jake, you got 4 points.
I thought that might be a question, and I was like,
Mm.
oh yeah, there was a manager in between Emery and Arteta, and I remembered his name the other day.
Trying to make some multi-choice questions were hard. I had Edu and the interim manager before Wenger that I had to put in.
Oh my god!
But yes,
Yeah.
Freddie Lundberg is overwhelmingly
Oh.
correct.
Say that.
So, right now, Jake, in this round, you're on 6, I'm on 2. Going into question 3.
We love a bit of that. Okay.
Alright.
So. Oh, I've just bullied you with these questions and I love it. Okay, so your home question. Are you ready?
I am.
How many Premier League teams have gathered more points than Man United since Fergie left?
Oh, I mean, I couldn't even fathom a guess. I'm definitely going to need multi-choice.
19? Is it 3, 4 or 5?
3 seems way too low. 5 seems way too low.
You got to remember though, this is, 11 years? So you've had some good seasons.
City, Liverpool. I'm worried that Leicester might even have. All right, yeah, let's go for 5.
That is correct.
Oh, thank God. Well, not thank God again, but I mean, thank God I got a point out of it. Even if we
Yeah,
are
it was
being
City,
miserable.
Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea, Spurs. So
Perfect. Right.
clearly not part of the big 6.
All right. So away question 3.
Yes. Okay. Oh, this is a good one. Who is the only Liverpool player who was a part of the side when Klopp took over?
Current Liverpool player.
In the squad, in the Liverpool squad. They might-
Currently in the squad.
And they were in the Liverpool squad when Klopp started, apparently.
Trent was young, so that seems.
Yeah, I'm not counting like youth
Yeah.
player turned.
I was gonna say current Liverpool players. Well, does Firmino count?
Let me read the question
Because-
again.
I don't think he played.
Who is the only Liverpool player Like current Liverpool player, sorry. I should have
Oh,
said.
Jesus.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
Sorry.
Totally
I should
forgot
have said that.
No, no, you did, I think. It was
Oh,
me.
I might have.
All right. All right.
So they're still in the squad, and they were in 2015 before Klopp took over.
See, Matip was, but I'm pretty sure he's gone now.
Or has he?
He's definitely a free agent. No, I'm going to have to go with right choice.
Okay. Your multiple choice options are Gomez, Kelleher, or Simicas.
Right, well, it's definitely not Simicas. And Kelleher seems way too young. So I'm going to go with Joe Gomez.
That is correct. And he is only 1 year older than Kelleher.
Oh, so he's way too young.
And Simicas is 1 year older than Gomez, so...
I knew Simicas signed with Klopp. That was the difference.
Yeah. I was hoping because of the age, you might not remember. But okay, there
So
you go.
out of a possible 6, I got 3 out of those 2, so not the end of the world. Right, Jake, your question 3. From which club did Spurs sign Fernando Llorente?
Swansea.
Is that your final answer?
He played at Swansea, so I'm going to say Swansea.
Swansea is correct.
Yes! What a legend. Scoring at the Etihad. Oh.
And similar theme, question 3 for Arsenal. From which club did Arsenal sign centre-back Socrates?
Papastopoulos.
That is indeed his name, I believe.
I don't think he was in the Prem before. Why do I think Portugal? I mean, you would argue Greece because he's Greek. Would it be Olympiacos or something?
You can have multi-choice if you
Yeah,
need.
give me multiple choice.
So your multi-choice is Borussia Dortmund, Villarreal and Olympiacos.
Oh, I said Olympiacos. Villarreal. No, I don't think he was Spanish. Well, I know he's not Spanish, but... And then Dortmund. Dortmund have had a lot of defenders over the years. A lot that you go, oh, I didn't know you played for them. Why can't I see him in a Dortmund shirt? Dortmund.
You're going to go with Dortmund?
Yeah.
Dortmund is correct.
Yes.
He actually played in a testimonial for Blazikowski and Lucas Piszczek, I believe, last week.
Yeah, I saw that.
So you're going to get 2 from that. So out of a possible 6, you got 4.
Oh.
So just going into question 4, I'm actually not going to tot up the scores. I'll do that before our question 5.
Okay. Right. So your Manchester United question 4. I'm not laughing. It's just...
No.
Are you... You're going to need a psychologist after this. Are you ready for question 4?
Mm-hmm.
It's a bit of a long question, actually. Man United have lost more home games in the Prem since Fergie left than they did under his 21 Premier League years.
Yeah.
How many home games have United lost since his departure?
Oh my God! I mean,
I can tell you how many you lost under him, if you want.
Yeah, go on then.
So, under Fergie, you lost 34 games.
Is this just in the league?
In the Premier League.
I remember this fairly recently being a thing. So I don't think it can be that many over. I'm going to go with multi-choice.
Okay. Is it 35, 38 or 42?
Oh. All right, because of last season, I think it has to be higher. I'm going to go with 42.
It's 38.
Oh, no.
So, yes. You're not quite as bad as you think.
Oh, dear. All right, well, that's frustrating.
I've loved doing these questions. Okay. Right. Okay, so question number 4, your Liverpool question. Which team did Liverpool beat 9-0 to grab their biggest ever Premier League win?
Well, there's only one team that gets done 9-0 all the time, so I'm going to go with Southampton.
Final answer?
Yep.
That's incorrect.
What?
It was Bournemouth. under Scott Parker.
Oh no, I wouldn't have got that.
Do you remember? The Klopp put his arm around him, and then he was soon sacked. Not Klopp, Parker.
Oh dear.
I think that was 2021, 2022. Yeah.
Man United and Leicester beat Southampton 9-0.
Yeah.
Oh dear, that's a bad round for me.
Yeah, not great, mate.
All right, you ready for your question 4?
Yeah, go on. Feeling a bit more optimistic now.
Home question 4. Jermaine Defoe won a league title at which club after leaving Spurs?
After leaving? Well, we had him for 2 spells. So assume you mean the first spell.
I believe it's the second.
The second?
Let me just double check.
He was quite old in the second. No, he went to Toronto. After
It has to be specifically a league title. So this is
a league title,
domestic
not Premier
cup.
League.
He's so it's fine. So he's only ever won 1 league title.
And not
If that
I was
helps.
going to say. What is it? The MLS then? MLS Cup? I don't know what that's called.
You can either have multi choice or you can have a guess. And if you're going with MLS, I know what you mean.
Okay,
So
I'm going to go with.
either.
Oh. He played for Sunderland, but I don't. They were still in the Prem whilst he was there. Did he go anywhere else? Why do I feel like he won League One? I'm just going to go MLS.
You going MLS?
Yeah.
That is incorrect. He actually won the league with Rangers.
Oh, of course. I forgot he went to Scotland. I was trying to think where he went after Sunderland. Oh.
So you got none on your home. Are you ready for away?
In a manger. Yeah, go on.
So, who was the permanent Arsenal captain between Granit Xhaka and Martin Odegaard? So I'm sure there are many players that have captained, but these are the 3, so they were actually announced as Arsenal captains.
Mm-hmm.
So they were permanent captains.
I'll take a multiple choice.
Right, so multi-choice options are Alexander Lacazette, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang.
It's Aubameyang.
You going with Aubameyang?
Yeah.
Don't even want to hear the last one?
No.
Okay. It was indeed Aubameyang.
I forgot about him.
So, going into the final round, let's top the scores.
Okay.
So, on Spurs, you're currently on 2 out of 8.
That's shocking.
So that leaves you on 26, 28, 30, I believe.
Ooh, nice round number.
And mine,
You can put the
unfortunately,
6 in if you want.
mine unfortunately is a lot lower. And
Well, you started a point ahead.
So I started on 19. So that gives me 24, I believe. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So I need both of these to be right and you to get them both wrong.
Ooh.
So here we go.
At me.
But we shall play it out regardless of what happens.
That's the Spurs motto.
So I need 6, don't I? So I need,
Yeah.
realistically, I need 4 and 2, don't I? So I have to
Well,
guess
yeah,
it.
you need full marks.
Yeah. All right, let's go for it. Question 5.
Okay. Oh, am I asking you?
I believe so, yeah.
Oh, sorry. Who has the most Premier League assists for Man United since Fergie left?
Oh my god. Assists.
Yeah. I actually have a multiple choice of 4 players, if you want that.
Oh, I can't take multi-choice. I have to guess, don't I?
That's true.
Right. Assists.
I think this is up to date as of this season, as of today, potentially.
Right. Well, I mean, Bruno has a ridiculous number. Rooney, I'm sure would have enough.
Really?
A little while ago. I'm going to go with Bruno.
Bruno is correct.
Oh, thank God.
He has 40. Rashford's on second with 39.
Oh,
And Pogba
God, yeah.
third with 38.
I wouldn't have got Pogba.
So,
Oh,
no.
wow.
They're very
Alright.
close. He's only just gone into first place. So.
So I need this to even have a chance. right.
Okay. How many teams beat Liverpool home and away in the league during the same season in Klopp's time?
During the same season.
So
The same
home,
season
and,
of
home and away in the Premier League.
Oh.
In the same doing the double over them.
Well, Van Dijk's been there a long time and only ever lost like one game at Anfield.
3,
3.
I think. 2 or 3.
I knew it was very little.
But did he play in that game?
That's
what you could ask. It's only games that he's played in.
Spurs are sort of coming to mind, but
You can take multiple choice if you want it.
I can't though. That's the problem. Oh, do I go with none or 1? I know Watford definitely beat them at home. A really weird feeling Watford beat them away the year they won the league as well. Oh, do I go with none or 1? Oh, this is horrible. I'm going to go with 1.
That's incorrect. It was none.
Oh, for God's sake. So that's giving it to you. Oh, damn. Well, you've won the quiz, but we shall carry on anyways.
Do I get a trophy?
Put it in Spurs' cabinet.
Yeah. Fine.
Right. So, question 5. Name one of 3 players that featured in all of Spurs' 6 Conference League games.
3 players that featured in all the Conference League games.
Only 3 did. And if you'd like multi-choice, I can give you a multi-choice and only one of them would have.
What? Wait, what?
So, 3 players featured in all 6.
Mm-hmm.
And if you'd like multi-choice, it will be a selection of 3 players. 1 featured in all 6 and the other 2 didn't.
So I only have to guess 1 for that.
Yeah, you only have to guess 1.
Oh, just overall. I only have to guess 1. Delhi scored an overhead kick. I don't think Kane did. Was Lloris in goal? I don't think Lloris was in goal. No, it was Galini. That was it. Yeah, so it wasn't Lloris. Vinicius, not Vinicius Junior. Carlos Vinicius. Did you not know we had Vinicius Junior? Did Delhi play them all? Did he get injured? I want to go with Delhi.
That's wrong. So
Is it?
you actually mentioned one of the players that was right. And Galini. He played all 6 of them. You said Lloris didn't play.
Yeah, I didn't think that Galini played them all.
Galini.
Did we play 6? We played 5 because our final game was
all of the ones you
off.
Technically played.
So actually, no one played 6 games, which means the question's null and void.
So the 3 correct answers were Galini, Ben Davies, and Brian Hill.
Brian Hill, God, that's the longest playing streak he's ever had.
And to finish it off, name a goal scorer in the Arsenal-Chelsea Europa League final.
Oh, Olivier Giroud.
And that is correct.
I was about to say, I hope you didn't trick me earlier, like put in that breadcrumb.
Yeah, I know. I didn't even think of that. Yeah, and your multi-choice would have been Aubameyang, Hazard, and Jorginho. Which of those 3 do you reckon scored?
I was going to say Jorginho.
He didn't. It was Hazard, and Arsenal's goal scorer was Alex Iwobi.
Oh.
But there you go. So, yes. So, the final scores are Jake, 34, and Charlie, 26. So, congratulations, Jake.
Oh, well, it's just another day in the life of a Spurs fan.
How does it feel to be winner of Quiz 1?
It feels great. I mean, I'm gonna battle hard to keep my title, and we won't slip. This is what we hold, and we won't bottle anything.
Well, I will be excited to challenge you in Quiz 2 at some point whenever we choose to host it.
I'll look forward to it, mate. All right. Well, thank you for listening, and we'll see you on the next one. Thank you for joining us. A like and a follow is greatly appreciated, and don't forget you can rate if you're listening on Spotify. This has been Football with the Faff. Goodbye.